Hi everyone, my name's Mardi, Mentally Healthy Workplace Consultant at Return to Work SA. In my role, I provide free assistance and support to workplaces that want to do more in the area of workplace mental health. And certainly one of those areas is about having a conversation with someone that may be stressed or struggling in the workplace. So in the lead up to Are You OK Day, it's important to think about how you go about having that conversation. Asking the question, are you okay? But what happens if someone says, actually, no, I'm not okay? What's the next steps? So I've put together some tips to help you to carry on the conversation if someone actually says that. I think the first thing is to actually be prepared, that if you ask, are you okay? Be prepared that someone may say, actually, no, I'm not travelling okay. And so what do I mean about being prepared? I think that is thinking about when do you want to ask the question, making sure that it's a time when you've got time to listen to the person, thinking about the location, that it's a quieter place, or maybe it's an opportunity where you're going for a walk with someone. And so if they do open up, you've got that time for you to sit there and listen to the conversation. I think preparation is also about thinking about what support services are available. So if someone does open up, there is an opportunity to encourage them to take action, then you know what supports you could suggest that they connect with. I think the other thing is to understand your role. When we ask, are you okay? Our role is not to be the psychologist or the counsellor, or even to fix the problems or have the solutions. It's all about showing that genuine care and concern and support to your fellow workmate. The next thing is actually to be a good listener. And I think people really underestimate the power of listening, letting people really open up and tell their story. So really encouraging them to say, look, please open up, I'm here to listen, tell me more. And so it can be really validating for them to actually be able to tell their story. Listen without judgment, acknowledge what they're going through. I see that you've been going through a tough time recently. And then really encourage the person to take action. It can be a huge thing for someone to open up and share their story to a fellow work colleague or a friend. And so it's about saying, what can I do to support you? Have you thought about what the next steps may be to help? Have you thought about connecting with a professional support service that may be able to assist you further? So those support services, there's lots of free support services that are available in South Australia and Australia as a whole. So it could be, for example, Hansen Yuncken have an employee assistance program. Certainly Mates in Construction have a 24/7 support service. We've got Beyond Blue, Lifeline. And there's a whole different ways that people connect, whether that's face-to-face, over the phone, email, or chatting online. And I think the final thing is to really follow up. If someone's opened up, they've shared their story to you, they really sound like that they're going to, get the support that they need, to check in on them. And you might even say to them, look, I'm going to check in on you tomorrow or in a few days' time, just to see how you're going. And you know that my support is always there. So if you want to open up more, then just let me know and I'll make sure I've got the time to listen. So Are You OK? Finally, Are You OK Day is a great day to talk about having a conversation. And I actually love the little cards that they've got because it's really 4 simple steps about how to have a conversation. And on the back of the card is actually lists support services. So even having something like that in your wallet can be a really good thing to have in your toolkit in case you do have that conversation and someone says, actually, no, I'm not travelling okay. So tips and advice for someone that's not travelling well. I think the most important thing is that actually you don't have to struggle in silence. The most important thing is to actually talk to someone, to reach out, whether it be a work colleague, a trusted friend, a family member, or maybe a local GP. It's also important to recognise that it's actually okay not to be okay. Everyone has their life's ups and downs, but the most important thing is to actually reach out and get the support that you need. So you might recognise that in yourself, or it might be not until someone has come up to you and actually asked you, are you okay? Maybe talked about some of the behaviours that they're noticing with you. Maybe you're more withdrawn or quiet. And it's not until you have that conversation that you actually recognise, actually, you know what? No, I'm not travelling okay. So as I said before, there's lots of support services that are available, and I really encourage you, if you feel like you're not okay, to reach out and get the support that you need. Finally, I want to say that the workplace is actually a great way to talk about mental health, to normalise talking about mental health, to break down stigma. And Are You OK Day just reminds us of the importance of actually having those everyday conversations of checking in with our mates.